Okay, Pete, welcome to your voiceover. First things first, control the controllables, okay? Everything is according to our target line right here, okay? You can see our feet are a little bit closed here, okay, crossing our lines. So that way, you know, to get back to square and to get back down our line, swinging along this line here, we have to come a little bit over the top. We'll get a little bit loopy at the top, and we'll end up kind of pulling it across our body, okay? You can see I have you paired here with Fred Couples, okay? And you can see he's going kind of down the line here, and you can see his feet kind of match that, just parallel, and his shoulders, okay? So again, go through the motions, set that club up first, get everything aligned parallel to that target line a little bit to the left, including your shoulders as well. And if you have everything working in the same direction, then it's going to be a lot more consistent for you to get towards our target. So if anything, make it feel like you're aiming just a little bit to the left. So you got really, really nice action in terms of your weight shift and in your coordination with your upper body and lower body. Okay, as you can see, we take it back here. Okay, like you see, you drag the club a little bit lower along the ground, coming back. Okay, perfectly square club face at parallel. You can see that toe of the club is pointed straight up in the air. Very good. Okay, you see Freddie over here. Okay, he takes a little outside because he hits a little bit of a cut. Okay, but you can see that toe is pointed straight up in the air. That's perfect. Okay. Okay, really, really nice at the top of your swing. That's perfect. Okay, your hands are in perfect position, nice and high. This arm is nice and straight here. Good extension. Excellent hip turn. Excellent. Okay, you can see the weight is on the inside of your back foot, which produces that hip turn. That's very good. Very powerful. That's why when we hit it solid, it goes a mile. Okay. Okay, so you can see, because we're aiming to the right, I want you to see the path of your shot here. Okay. Really good at the top. Excellent. Coming down. Really nice and extended at impact there. Very good. Okay, and then see what happens here is we kind of pull across our body here with our hands, and then we get stuck. You know, you see we're flat-footed right here. I want you to finish nice and tall on that left side. I want you to get that club, instead of kind of swinging across our line here, because we've aimed to the right, we have to pull it now. Okay? I want you to get set up the right way so we can get extended with our club down that target. Okay? You can see we're kind of cutting across our lines here. Okay? And again, I want you to finish nice and tall. Allow yourself to come up onto that right toe and finish all your weight on the left side. Okay? I want you to see the difference between that finish and Freddie's finish. Okay? He drops it straight down. Look at his extension towards his target with that club. Okay? And then everything finishes on that left side. And look how much more round he is here. Okay? If we get set up in the right position, I think it's going to be easier for you to finish that turn and to get that extension towards our target. So, again, make sure right off the bat that we control our setup, which is before we even swing. So, you know, go to the range, put a club down, make it become habit. Okay? Okay. Just like our alignment, we must control our ball position too. It's very important that we have sound ball position with our irons. Okay? 7-iron, it looks pretty good right here. Okay? What I'd like to see is you stand just a little bit taller. Okay? Good knee flex, but I want you to stand a little taller. That should be a little bit easier for you and it'll keep you from chunking it, which happens every now and then. Okay, as we swing through here, the takeaway is really nice. Look at that nice extension. Your hip turn is really good. This whole right side is really geared up. Let's make sure we don't get our swing too long so that it pulls our head entirely off the ball. Okay, so maybe find a spot in our swing. Instead of here with our hands, maybe stop them right here, which will keep us from pulling our head off of the ball. But really nice hip rotation. That's excellent. Okay, but then from here, you can see we're unraveling. Very nice. Okay, really good impact position. Okay, but look what happens with our hands. Okay, they go all the way to the left because we're aiming to the right with our body. You know, we have to catch up and go towards our target with our upper body. And then you almost got the finish there. A little bit more onto this side here. Okay, I want you to see the difference between your hands here, okay? And I want you to see Freddie's hands on the right here. Okay? Really geared up. Nice extension, and look at his hands. Look at that club. Okay? It's pointing right towards our target. Whereas we're aiming a little bit, or we're swinging a little bit more towards to the left. And that just is because of your alignment. You have an excellent move, and it could just be simply alignment and ball position that'll keep you from being a consistent player. So again, make sure we try to finish on this left side as much as possible. Come off this foot. We don't want to be flat-footed ever. But other than that, it's not too much to work with. I wouldn't change your path too much. You got really good extension. Your weight shift is excellent. Okay, make sure we don't overswing. Okay, keep it nice and fluid so that it get back to a nice solid impact position, rather than those missed hits when our upper body takes over. Okay. So again, take a little bit off. Maybe swing it at about 90%, 85% rather than 100% every single time. We got 14 clubs in the bag, We don't need to swing it, out of our shoes to hit it every shot. We want to control it and make good contact, okay? So, continue working on those short game shots that I taught you. Can never neglect putting, okay? Always practice a little bit before you go out on the course, get a feel for the greens, and spend a couple days a week maybe just practicing in your backyard, hit some chips, maybe go up to your local course and hit some putts, but make it fun and keep growing in the sport. You got really good fundamentals, and it's just a matter of committing and playing a little more. But other than that, I think it's just alignment. Your swing is really good, so I wouldn't change anything there, okay, except the tempo of it. You got to keep it 1-2. You got to keep it 2 pieces, and we don't want to try to swing out of our shoes and hit the crap out of the ball, okay? We want to make good contact, and we want to make it easier for ourselves to do that, which will be swinging a little bit slower, okay? It's a pleasure having you in the group this week. I hope you continue to enjoy the game. If you have any questions, we're here all summer. Just shoot us an email or a phone call in the pro shop, and we'll get back to you. If you want to have a follow-up lesson sometime in the near future or next summer, don't be bashful. We're here for you guys. So, again, it was fun, and we'll see you soon, Pete.